Those are very cool. Yeah. You are live. And let's see if hey, on Saturday I was by myself. Good morning, everybody. By the way, I was by myself and I'm going, Instagram was not cooperating, and I said, I give up. Tony, where you at? Help.
Tony, you are a necessary part of this morning.
Absolutely. But Joann and I are here, and we're going to do just fine.
That's right.
We are episode, what was this, 56?
We are awesome.
Isn't that great?
We are just awesome.
I know, we stuck with it. I love it. So many times, an idea, oh, this is going to be so much fun. But when there's multiple people involved, we have live, it's tough.
Mm-hmm.
So it's great that we've been able, thank you, by the way, for sticking with us. It is fun though, isn't it?
I love this little hour that we spend together.
I know, it's great. All right. I even did the volume. All right. Wonderful. Well, good morning, Louise. Good morning, Linda. It says, and two others. That'll pop up right here too, so we can see them.
So is this Louise from the bag class?
Yes, that we were just talking about.
I was just talking about you. I was telling Josh that on that last day when Christy was sick and wasn't able to be here, I was a good encourager, telling everybody they're doing a great job and everything. You're the only reason why everybody got through that bag, being there.
Don't you do it.
Are we back?
We are back.
Okay.
Maybe if we don't move.
Okay.
They'll think we're frozen. All right. I won't try to say it again, but thank you, Louise. Everybody came and finished their bags. I don't know if everybody finished, but everybody really worked together. It was really, really cool.
It was fun. And it was, you just kind of worked with everybody through their struggles and got them through. And that was awesome. I was so impressed with that day.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was awesome. I know we were froze. Sorry. If it freezes, I promise you we will be back. Internet will be changed very, very soon. So good morning, Janice. Good morning. Who else did we see pop on there? Hey, Becca. Good morning. Hey, Barbara. Good morning. I like that, Becca. Heidi ho. Okay. I think I said good morning to everybody. Hey, Nancy. Good morning. All right. So Joann and I are running solo. I've got a good amount of stuff to talk about, but I think this one's actually going to be, and I say this all the time, short and sweet.
Okay, good.
Hold me to it, right?
Okay. So it's 9:05. Let's see how we do.
Let's see how we do. All right. Let me just pop over to Instagram real fast to make sure. Well, we got 2 people watching on Instagram. I can't tell what your name is. So if you're on Instagram, drop a comment. Let us know who you are and say good morning. Good morning to you. And hello to anybody on YouTube world. All right. So what do I want to talk about first? That stuff?
Yeah.
Well,
first of all.
Yeah, well, because you were, fair enough.
Josh, so I guess this is the Martinelli display here today.
We got some new Martelli stuff in. Hey, Joy. Hey, Mary.
And this is just really too cute. I've been using a little brush that I got at the dollar store.
This is so we can do it.
Yeah, that is very much like this, but it's not as pretty.
It is very pretty, but that's just a perk. Similar to the Aero chairs. People are like, those are so cute. I'm like, sit down. They're actually awesome, and they work. So Martelli puts out a bunch of really good product. Obviously, we're on a Martelli table, and most people know about Martelli's tables. That's kind of what they're famous for. But they make so many little notions and gadgets and tools that are fantastic. So this, in case you have no idea, it's not a makeup brush, is amazing for cleaning out your machine.
That's right. It's really.
And it is just pretty.
It's pretty and it works really well. And it's, oh my goodness, I love this.
So we got these back in stock. We've been out for a while, and I've seen a few people using them in class. And I immediately said, all right, I'm calling Joe Allen from Martelli. I said, I need some, what does she call them? A cleaning brush. I called them the makeup brush thingy. I couldn't remember what they were called. So they're back in stock, and they are awesome. Like something about the length and the softness of it, it literally grabs everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people clean out their bobbin. Well, so if you're not cleaning out your bobbin area,
you should be.
Start. Yeah. But a lot of people do it with the old school Q-tips. Problem with that is a lot of times you're actually leaving more fuzz in there because the Q-tips are falling apart because you're rubbing it on metal. If you don't have metal in your bobbin area, come see me. You need a new machine. So, but this is, they're durable and they just work really well. Yeah. So I just wanted to bring these out and show.
And if you have a long arm, you know, that where the bobbin case is, that area down there, it's really nice for that. It just really gets all back in that little crevice area and everything. I love this. I think that's great.
That's a good point. And the length of it's good too. It's almost like a magic wand. All right. Good morning, Tris. Good morning, Pat. All right. So Martelli cleaning brush. We talked about it. I'll move it out of the way. Check. Now we've had these in the shop for a little bit. I only have like one of this size left, but how are you going to see this? If I hold it up like this, this is called the roundabout, but it is the cutting mat that Martelli makes. And I have sold and we have purchased a lot of different rotating mats, but I got to tell you, the bearings on this thing are the best. It's even, it's smooth. There's none of that, like some of them kind of catch or they don't turn real smooth.
Yeah.
These are phenomenal. So when you purchase one, the way we've done it, because they used to sell them separately, or I guess some places still do, we put them together and then you get the ironing pad as well. So you got this whole little set, which is great. Now that thing's pretty big. What is that? That's the 16 3/4 inch. That's pretty big, and it doesn't fit in a lot of bags that you can take to class. So Martelli has two other sizes, a 10-inch and a 12-inch. I just got to tell you, these are no longer going to be around.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they changed it to the 12-inch, which honestly, that's pretty small. And I think that's why. And it's funny, Joe even said, yeah, people were complaining it was just a little bit too small. So we made this one. And then people complained that they missed the little one. Yeah. I said, Joe, you can't win.
That's right.
So well, I said, give me two of each, because at least that way, and
you'll have something.
Yeah, exactly. So
this is perfect if you have to do 329 2x4-inch flying geese. Perfect.
There you go. There for all of you doing that. Well, you know, these are both great. So if you have the smaller one, or if you prefer something to fit in a bag, which we'll talk about here in a minute, I like the size of this one.
Yeah, I do too.
But you're limited. So anyway, we've got a few of these left. Once these are gone, I honestly don't think I can get any more of them. And that's the 10-inch. And the 12-inch is here to stay for now, at least. So I just wanted to showcase those. Cindy, I love my Martelli. Yeah, Martelli is a great company. They make amazing things. Good morning, Joann. And good morning, Joann. And good morning, Bonnie. And let's see, Linda, you said wobble. Meaning, are you asking, does it wobble? Or are you just saying wobble because it's a fun word? Wobble.
No,
good morning, Lynn.
I think they're pretty stable.
Well, yeah, these do not wobble. No. That's
yeah, these are very flat. The bottom of it is very flat, and it doesn't come apart like mine.
And my favorite thing about Martelli, a small space 10-inch. Yeah, exactly. They make whatever the patent is for that non-slick stuff, or whatever, I forget what it's called, but they have a patent on it. It doesn't move. So the foot pedals, anti-slider, I forget what they call it, but you stick it underneath your foot pedal. It's not going anywhere. The rulers, the fussy cutting templates, what do we call them? They're phenomenal. So Martelli makes a good product. And those mats, they don't have that magic slick stuff, but there is something on the bottom. It's not going anywhere. So no wobble. I like that the cutting pad can be replaced. Absolutely. Yeah, you won't need to replace the base of it, but the cutting mat, just like any cutting mat, will eventually have to be replaced. Others wobble. That's right. Yeah, they do. You're absolutely right. And I saw one thing. I love the smaller one for trimming units.
Yep, like
Units.
2x4.
Okay, smaller units. I was like, let's see. I think they're a round wool mat that fits too. I think there might be actually. Anyway, Martelli. They're fantastic. I'm going to show the fabric,
okay,
so we can get that out of the way.
All right.
So we've had this line in for, I don't know, a week or two, and we didn't show it last week because we showed the ship fabric maybe. How fun is this? And the nice thing about it is that it is both sides. So this basically, if you can kind of open it up.
Oh, so it has kind of the ombre effect in the center?
In the center, yeah.
That's nice.
So you can see it like, yeah, there you go. Like, you get the idea.
There we go.
And this is called Ocean Glow. So the coolest thing about this, because you guys, I'm a sucker for it. It glows.
Does it glow in the dark?
It glows in the dark.
Oh, wow.
So you can kind of see the pieces that are like, where's my hand?
The little round things, or
yeah, those glow, and the leaves, and then the outline of the whale and the outline of the octopus. Oh, wow. So that one's really, really cool.
Here, I'll take that.
Okay, thanks. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Jean. All right, we're having fun. Everybody's here today. So I'm just going to show you some of the other pieces, and they all glow a little bit. But what's cool is it's not like an annoying glow. It's just little hints of it, a shimmer. But it's just little hints. So on this one, like the inside of the, what is that? What do you call that?
Star? I have no idea. And then
coral. Yeah, who knows?
Somebody's imagination.
Yeah. So there's a couple of different colorways. I just grabbed one of each print so that you could see the line.
They're beautiful colors.
Yeah, it's really fun. Very bright, very vibrant. It could definitely be a kid quilt, but it's also not too kiddie, in my opinion.
So like a young boy or even a young girl.
Absolutely.
So are these glowing, have a little shimmer to them?
So every single one of them does. So the outline of the whale, you can see that white, that glows.
Okay, awesome.
And I know because I took them all into the bathroom and shut the door.
You're going to have a bunch of people come in and take this fabric into the bathroom and see what happens. So if you're into octopus and what is this?
Ocean life. Well, which one? There's a jellyfish, an octopus. Who knows?
I don't see a Portuguese man of war, but
no. And this is cute. And obviously you can see which little dolphin glows.
Yeah. The little ones. How cute is that?
It is cute. And again, there's like 3 different colorways of most of these.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah. Donna, it is cute. Good morning, Jean. Good morning, Susan. Is the Martelli lady coming to your store again? The Martelli lady's name is Joann, and absolutely, I just don't have a date yet. Martelli, it's a big investment. I mean, let's be honest. You get what you pay for, is what I always say. So, high quality stuff costs a lot. And so when we do an event with somebody, especially like Martelli, where they're bringing the tables in and a whole thing, it costs some money. So, and you don't want people to get burnt out on it. And so we try to space it out enough. And honestly, they are super busy. They do a bazillion shows. Every show across the country. Yeah, absolutely. And what's cool is their home base is Pensacola, which is neat. So I don't have the date yet, but yes, just be on the lookout. Okay. Joe Allen is awesome. The whole team is awesome. So we love partnering with them.
Yeah, I think every time she's been here, I've been away. So I'm hoping someday you have her when I'm here.
Yeah, we will. Leave this here. We don't get all the dings. Good morning, Shirley. All right, a whole bunch of fun people on this morning. I love it.
It's a busy day.
I know, wonderful. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, did we do the thumbs up?
We didn't.
Tony, we're doing our best.
Tony, we're letting you down. We don't have the prompts. So what Joann, sorry. What Joann is talking about is the thumbs up, like and share, the little heart and a little thumbs up down below on your right. Hit that a bunch because that sends it to other people, and share with a friend because we would love it if your friends hung out with us as well.
That's right. And there's Tony just in time.
Oh, then Tony, we were just talking about you, but it was nothing good. So we remembered it. Well, Joann remembered to do the thumbs up. That's great. Thank you for the love. That works. Honestly, it's amazing how well that works. Like it really sends the Facebook algorithms. I don't understand it. That's above my pay grade, but it will pop up on people's feed, and I get people coming in. Oh, I forgot you were on, and then you have wonderful people like you setting alarms, which feel honored. Somebody sets an alarm.
That is,
it is awesome. So thank you for the love. Let's just see. Okay. Hey, Instagram folks. All right. Martelli stuff coming. New fabric. Ocean Glow in stock. It is still A is for art month. So until the 20th of this month, which is is that this Saturday?
Yes, it is.
It is. This Saturday will be the last day that you can come in and see this. So you should come in throughout the week. And what it is, just in case this is the first time you're hearing us talk about it, for the entire month, for the first 3 weeks of April, until the 20th, we've had the Sakwa Art Trunk Show here in the shop. And every single piece is a different artist, which is really, really cool. Just to see what other people's brains can come up with. It would
be so fun to do a class where people just came in and were guided through something like this. This is just so delightful. There are some of these, it's very modern art for the most part, with the exception of this tiger. It's very, very traditional.
And this is painted. So I know that it doesn't show. There's a glare, unfortunately. So you see, you can't really see it.
Oh, that's too bad.
That means you're going to have to come in and see them. And it is worth the trip. We've got some more around the corner. But you're right. It would be hard to do a class other than here's a bunch of stuff, just play. You know what I mean? In fact, so back to this Saturday, it's Java with Josh, where it's a huge show and tell, and it's a chance for me to ask you guys how we're doing. Also, it's a chance for you to give us some feedback, and constructive criticism is always welcome. But also, we get to showcase some of the new stuff and new ideas that we have planned for the rest of the year. So I love it. Java with Josh is always fun. The show and tell is always amazing. We love seeing what you guys do.
Absolutely.
And then since we have a captive audience, it's always nice just to kind of ask some questions and chat about the future of Cut Up and Sew. But Christine Flores will be here I'm going to have her actually speak a little bit on Sakwa so that she can explain it and maybe tell you guys a little bit about the history of it, but also anybody that's interested in getting involved. She'll be here to answer questions and recruit you. And then they're going to stick around. I say they, I assume she's bringing somebody else. But Sakwa, Christine, is going to set up a table and basically do a demo station. So it actually is a chance for you to come and play with a bunch of stuff.
I guess I hadn't made that connection. And these are wonderful. I know that you'll look at some of them and think, I just don't get it. But there's some that, and those will appeal to somebody else, I'm sure. And then there's the ones that you'll just look at and think, oh, wow, that is so cool.
Yeah.
Or like there's a couple of them that I could actually look at and say, I could do that.
Yeah. Well, it's like I go to an art gallery, right? And I go, this is so impressive. I'm inspired by some. I'm going, not for me, but wow, what technique. And then the other ones I'm like, oh, I want to do that. And then the other, no chance, but I can appreciate it.
Yeah, but there's inspiration.
100%. So yeah, it's an art show right here. I mean, that's literally what it is. And so it's kind of cool just to see what other people come up with. And it's just awesome.
Yeah.
It's also Serger month. So that goes until the end of this month. And I actually only have one of those 55th anniversary baby lock sergers left. So if anybody was kind of holding out, trying to decide if they wanted to pull the trigger, I recommend giving me a call. Yep. Because I don't think I can get any more of those. So that's this Saturday. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning, Rosalind. This Saturday, party day. We're going to have some fun. And please bring something to show and tell. We love that part of it. It doesn't have to be something you made here in the shop either. Just something you've been working on. Honestly, if you haven't finished it and you want some advice, some input of how to complete something, bring it. I mean, it's these, everybody's awesome that comes to these things.
Yeah, it's a fun morning.
It is.
And I think they might have those little white powdered donuts.
Well, now I got to get them. The white powdered one, that's the ones you want?
My favorite.
Oh my gosh. I'm like going, okay, where's the Boston cream filled or something that's really bad for you? Powdered donuts. I got you covered. I'll steal some from my son. We've got a bazillion of them. Woo, woo. I haven't said that in a while, Tony. I don't know if I subconsciously stop doing that. So, okay, Saturday, Java with Josh. Can't wait. I think the last thing I'm going to talk about before I let you take it over is just another reminder. It's not coming until the end of this month on the 27th, but we're excited for this one. We've never done it before. It's Spring Fling Saturday. Think of it like a big old demo day. So we're going to have stations set up all in the store where you can go around, and there's things like cut a queen size binding in less than a minute, create perfect flying geese 4 at a time. So we're going to work, there's going to be a station where you can obviously play with cutting. We've got things that go up and down. That's all I'll say. We have a technology station. We've got all sorts of things planned. I can't even remember all of them. Tony and I made a list, and it was probably too long. We're going to have to cut some off. But you'll come in. We'll give you a little passport thingy, and you'll go to each station. And if you complete all the stations, then you'll be in a drawing for a prize. To win something. Hey, Brenda, good morning. Hey, Jody. All right. Did I say hey to everybody? Yeah. So I'm excited about this. We haven't done it before, but
that should be a fun morning.
It should be a fun day. We're going to have door prizes and all sorts of stuff. And hopefully we can get as many of our teachers as possible to come in and hang out with us. Because it's something else I want to do, and we'll do this separately. Tony and I've talked about it a little bit, but we have a lot of different educators now.
We do.
So we need to do like a meet the teacher day. So if you guys are hanging out with us all day, if there's any teachers that would like to come, hang out, we'll put you at a demo station. We'll put you to work.
Okay.
So anyway, it's going to be fun. And again, that's Spring Fling Saturday on the 27th. I'm excited for it. And I think that's the last weekend of the Shop Hop. I'm not wearing Shop Hop. This shirt is very bright, by the way. I'm promoting Sweet Melissa's.
Oh, is that from Sweet Melissa's?
Yep.
That's a great t-shirt.
Isn't that great? It is very bright. I thought it was my Shop Hop shirt for a second. That's why I was doing this.
I need to go get one of those.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Shop Hop is almost over. We don't have any magazines left. We actually had somebody call yesterday, and I was like, hey, I'm a procrastinator too. Nothing wrong. No judgment. But there are shops. In fact, I think the Sewing Garret had some. And Brenda, I don't know if you have any up at B's, but if you do, type a yes, and we can send them your way. What is the date? The date of Java with Josh is the 20th of this month, and then the Spring Fling Saturday is the 27th.
Well, I think that sounds like fun, and I think I'd like to be part of that. It'd be good.
Yeah, it is going to be cool. We're filling up classes so fast that it's really keeping us on our toes. We're having to get creative, and I love that. I like a little bit of pressure.
Yeah,
you got to keep people excited. Keep them on their toes. Keeps me sharp.
Keep you thinking.
That's exactly right. Good morning, Christy. So all right, I'm excited about both of those things. Real quick, Sweet Melissa's. The reason I wore this shirt is mainly because I like this color. But don't forget, while you're shop hopping or just hanging out at the shop, we still have the $4 ice cream from Sweet Melissa's. And if you buy one here at the shop, all the proceeds go to charity. Seawolf Privateers, amazing cause for charity for foster kids. So get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Get some ice cream, help a kid.
Help a kid. I mean, right?
What could be?
Come on.
It's all good.
Quilt shop, ice cream, children.
Yes.
It's a win-win-win. That's right. And this is my list from Saturday, but I don't think I'm forgetting anything. because we'll be back. If you missed Saturday, every Saturday at 9 a.m., we do a study hall, and Tony and I literally just talk about classes and events and stuff like that. So
okay,
that's it. I'm going to go powder my face and let you.
My turn.
The floor is yours. Yes, ma'am.
Well, as part of Art Month.
Good morning, Paula.
As part of Art Month, we're doing the collage class, which is where you get to come and just come up. You can use a Laura Heine. I use the Laura Heine technique, and you can use one of her patterns. A lot of people already have a ton of patterns that they've never even opened up because they're afraid of them. And so you can bring that in. But this month, we're doing something a little bit different in that we've actually come up with a design just for the shop. Now, if you've looked at a Laura Heine design, you'll know that it is extremely simple. And the reason for that is it allows you to use some of your creativity. So this time, what we came up with was a tree. And it is not in any way, shape, or form finished. But this will be available if you have not come up with a design that you want to do. This is the tree that you can do. Now, this gives you a lot of ability to be creative.
To play.
So, like, one of the things that I've thought of is that when I was growing up, we had a big cherry tree in our backyard. What is it? It's not a cherry tree. The one
cherry blossom.
Cherry blossoms. Yes, we had a cherry blossom tree. So I've been thinking of little pink flowers in here and doing a cherry blossom tree and putting a swing in there and putting some flowers underneath because it kind of reminds me of my youth and where I came from. Now, other ideas might be maybe you want to make it a dark background.
That's a spooky tree, if you ask me.
That's right. It could be a Halloween tree and kind of, just really the branches and maybe with some ghosts or whatever around it. You could do a great big moon behind it with a dark background.
Some eyes staring at you out of the hole there. Come on.
Obviously, Josh has been thinking about this. So anyway, so we will have the tree available if you haven't come up with an idea. And I know the classes.
It is full. So Tony actually just asked, and the reason we're showing this is because people that are taking the class hopefully see this and also spur ideas. So if you wanted to take the collage class and it filled up quickly and you missed out, go ahead and go and click waiting list. It will let us know that you want to do it again and again and again and again. But I love that you went and did this. I'll tell a super fast story, but when I was in Louisville, we had a collage quilt class. And all the Laura Heine patterns were there. We had a bunch of them. The lady's like, I really just want a butterfly. And she probably has one, but we didn't have the butterfly. And I was, it was kind of my first introduction to. So we opened up one of the patterns, and I'm like, oh,
this is all there is.
Oh, I was like, well, bring the patternese over here. So I drew her a butterfly, and it was. In fact, she entered it into a quilt show. My friend Barbara Gordon just sent me a picture of it, like years later.
That's awesome.
So. Get creative, like use the patterns if you're not comfortable drawing or if you just like Laura Heine's design. But
yeah, you can certainly use hers because she is so prolific and she has so many really cool stuff. But at some point you want to do, maybe you want to do your own thing, and that's fine. And it's obviously pretty easy to do. I don't do any artwork that's hard. And so obviously this can be done by anyone who's willing to undertake this. So anyway,
I'll correct you a little bit because your quilts, you do hard quilts, and that's art, Joann. But she's talking about drawing.
I hate to draw.
Cindy just said, just back from DC, and the cherry blossoms were awesome.
Oh, this is I was just thinking about that this morning and how beautiful they must be right now. So anyway, so then the other thing I wanted to talk about was a class that I just took. It was not a class that I taught. It was one that started out with Cindy, and it started out with this bag. This bag was the inspiration for this class. And this is a bag that I use all the time, and I have two of them, and I have them geared up for different classes that I teach. And people had been asking for one like it, and I used to get them at Harbor Freight, and they cost $10. And when I went to try and get them, I realized that Harbor Freight doesn't have them anymore. And if you want anything like this, it costs over $50 on Amazon. So I started talking to Christy about how could we take a pattern and turn it into this sort of bag. And so Christy took one of the Bianni patterns and resized it and redid it. And we came up with this bag. Now, I got to tell you, this was one of the most fun classes I've taken in a long time. Christy was a great teacher. It was originally scheduled for 2 classes, and we extended it 1 class because people were not done. And it was a challenging bag. Yes, I put that there so people could see how well it would fit. It was a challenging bag, but it's made specifically just to bring to a class.
Catch-all caddy?
Catch-all caddy. But this one I'm calling the cut up and sew classy bag.
Oh, I like that better.
So
take that trademark.
That's right. It's a trademark. So Louise did this one where she put she did a embroidery on the outside, and it's just as cute as it can be.
Of course she did. It's so cute. Hey, Wendy.
Her bag just turned out so beautifully. It was really nice. And then I think was this Mary's?
Yeah, Mary.
Mary did this one. I'm so impressed with these bags that they just turned out so well. And there's pockets on the outside, and there's pockets, if you wanted them, there's pockets on the inside. And one of the things about the bag was that you could you could redesign it however you wanted it to make it the way you want it. So this is mine, which I just finished last night. And I probably wouldn't have if I didn't have this in this to show.
I don't know if you guys can tell. This thing's loaded.
It's all packed up and ready to go to class.
Holy cow.
It just holds a ton of stuff.
I mean, it's loaded.
It really does. It has the rulers in it that I use most often, and they fit nice and comfortably down there. I made a little vinyl project bag to go with it that matches it so that I would have a little place to put all my little tiny stuff. But it was just a really delightful class. And Cindy just did a great job of really.
You said Cindy?
Cindy.
You mean Christy?
Christy. Yeah. Did I say Christy?
I'm sure Cindy would do a great job too, but Christy was
the one. I'm sorry, Christy, if I did that wrong.
Christy actually just said Mary and Rhonda have bought fabric for another one. So just to kind of piggyback, I thought I've seen a bunch of the Bianni classes, and I was like, oh, this one shouldn't be that bad. This might be the most involved that I've seen in a while, maybe besides the real big one, the ultimate travel bag. Like it was pretty intensive, right? I mean,
it really challenged me.
That's good.
I do not like doing things that are not quilts. I like to sew in a straight line with a 1/4 inch seam. That's what I like to do, and I do it well. But this was totally outside of my comfort zone, and it was a journey. It was.
But I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know,
I don't remember saying I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed the class.
That's what. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, because I remember asking you, I don't remember what class I was like, are you enjoying this? You're like, I don't really like anything that I'm not. How did you put it? Like, really good at, or
I don't like doing things that I don't know how to do.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So this was hard for me. It was a real challenge, and but I learned a lot. I learned a lot about perseverance. And yesterday I was putting this binding on, and it was so hard. There was the first side I must have taken off 3 times and redid it 3 times before I actually got it right. And I kept thinking, why didn't this is hard. I don't like doing this. But it was challenge, and I kind of worked through it. And I have a little tag on the front of it.
But challenging is good.
That's right.
I see some people take classes, and even if you're a pro at something, you will learn something from every teacher. We say that all the time. But I see people and they're actually struggling, and I don't want anybody to get frustrated because it should be fun. But a challenge is good. That's how you grow, right?
That's right.
I mean, push yourself to try things that are out of your comfort zone.
That's right. And Mary, the whole day on Friday, she's saying, I can't do this. This isn't coming together. She was complaining the whole day. And Louise just really worked with her and got her through it. And she was so proud of herself at the end of the day. And,
she dropped this off yesterday, and she was happy with it.
She was happy with it.
And she should be.
And just, a real satisfaction from doing something that's a little bit out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely. There's a bazillion Bianni patterns. There's bag patterns. We have a bag lady club. There's a lot of bag makers down here. So I encourage you, if you want to get into bag making or push yourself a little bit, harder, sign up for something that's a little bit more advanced than what you're used to.
Yeah, that's right. And
you got to crawl before you walk. Don't get crazy now.
Yes.
But
I just really developed a whole new appreciation for those bag makers because, I just thought, I actually do have a stack of fabric for another one of these. That's why.
Will you do another one?
Yeah.
Oh,
because
okay.
I have the stack of fabric already. And I want to master that. I don't want this to master me. I want to master it.
I like that.
But anyway.
Louis said it was a challenge, but fun. Christy said everyone did an awesome job. Did a great job. It's a bugger bag.
Who said that?
Tony.
Tony.
Bag Lady Club is tomorrow. Perfect segue. Thanks, Cindy. So Bag Lady Club, if you're just wanting some inspiration, you want to see what other people are making, get some tips and tricks and ideas. Bag Lady Club's tomorrow. It's one of our free clubs. I think that's at 10:30.
Yep.
And it's a packed group, packed club.
That's right.
It's not hands-on, so that's why I stopped from saying class. It is purely powwow setting. All of our clubs, except for the Solaris Club, are that style. And Aki Quilt Club, by the way, Cindy, I think I did okay. We had a great conversation. Awesome group. It was really cool to see how far they've come in their blocks. So thanks for letting me hang out and substitute for you.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you come to that bag making class, you have my undying respect.
That's right. And this would be a great thing if we, obviously we have 2-3 out of the, I don't know how many people were in that class, but there was more than that.
9.
Bring your bags to Java with Josh and show them to everybody else. And if you're stuck on your binding, bring them. And then Joann, who's a professional now.
Cindy.
Christy's going to be here.
I get those two mixed up all the time. Christy.
They're both talented and they can both help.
How to show you how to do that because it's nice that you're so far away because you can't really see my binding.
There's nothing wrong with her binding. Well, that's the first thing everyone does and it'll happen on the 20th at Java with Josh. Somebody will stand up and be like, look at this. And we're going to go, I'm going to go, yeah, but right here, I made a mistake. Stop it. You know what I mean? Mary did it. Oh, I did this pocket backwards. And it's like, if you didn't tell me, I would have never known. I see nothing wrong with that binding.
Yeah.
I'm not the binding police either. So
that's right. Yep. There's no binding police here for sure.
That's right. Well, hey, Val. Good morning, Cassie. Hope you're feeling better. I know you haven't been feeling too hot. Cindy said I heard good things about, I assume, the class. So that would be great. That it? Is it a wrap?
It's a wrap.
That was pretty well. See, even when I don't talk a lot, I talk a lot. Did we? Okay, cool.
Usually done at 10.
That's true. So I'm super excited for the collage quilt class.
Me
Again,
too.
even if you have a Laura Heine pattern that you purchased for this, I think it'd be cool if everybody in the class did the tree so that we could see all the different
things.
When we did the last, well, it wasn't the last one, but the one where we did the faces. Cassie, you were there.
They were all different.
Everyone was different. It was so cool. And that's what I love about art, period. But art quilting, all of this stuff is different. So anyway, collage quilt class is going to be awesome. If you missed out, you couldn't sign up, just reach out to us or go to the wait list so we can get you on the next one. Come in and get some ice cream, help the children, have fun.
That's right.
See you on the 20th, Java with Josh, show and tell. Sakwa's going to be here with a demonstration. You can play all day. 27th is demo day. Hang out with us and party.
There's a couple of people who I see here almost every time I come in the shop. Now I know why. It's just fun here. Lots going on.
I mean, I'm biased, but I'm having fun. So hopefully that translates into a fun environment. Well, we can't take any credit for that. It's truly the people that come here. When I moved here, I had no idea what to expect. And I immediately was open with open arms. I was welcomed with open arms. And I very quickly learned that this is a really cool place.
Yeah.
And our friends, our customers are awesome.
Well, I think, I just from an outsider point of view, because I'm also from elsewhere. Yeah. Palm Coast is that kind of place. It's a friendly place. Maybe that's a Florida thing, but
it could. Well, I say it all the time. I am a broken record, but either you're retired mentally retired or on vacation. Hey, and there's palm trees outside. Who could be upset?
Yeah.
We love it. All right. Well, I didn't get to chat too much to the Instagram folks, but I see a bunch of you on there. So thanks for tuning in. If you don't like the Facebook world, obviously, like they are, you can go to Instagram or YouTube.
How about that?
We're trying to make it easy for you guys to hang out with us. That is the goal. So, all right. Well, have an amazing day. Live to create.
Enjoy the journey.
See you guys next week.
Okay.